This is Tyler, your extreme metal entity, and I welcome you all back to the segment that I like to call Into the Pitt.
Alright.
For those who are unfamiliar, Into the Pitt is where I dive into Steel City's metal underground and showcase the finest Pittsburgh metal bands that we have to offer. It's been a while since I've done one of these. The last band we talked about was the metalcore or melodic death metal outfit known as Greywalker. I've been trying to figure out a band for a while. This one stuck out. And that, of course, is the two-man black metal project known simply as Veiled. Bio time. I have a little bit of notes here, so if you see me glancing down, don't be surprised. So, that out of the way, let's do it! Okay, so Veiled's been around technically since 2013, or from 2013 to now. They went by Gnosis of the Witch from 2013 to 2015, and they released 3 pieces of music, 2 of them being EPs, and 1 was a split with Raw. We'll get to that. So, behind this project. We're just going to call him N for convenience because his name I'm not going to try and butcher. So he performs vocals, guitar, bass, and ambience on their work. And their drummer, or former drummer, known as S, or I'm going to just call him S for the same reason, he performed drums up until 2015. All of the Gnosis of the Witch material, and then the demo of Veil were with the 2 of them. Then S stepped down, for whatever reason, and Daimon from Gura then filled in until they spot on a permanent basis. So the 2 of them do studio work, and actually will be releasing their first album through Iron Bonehead Records, or Productions rather, who has worked with, of course, Weregoat and Black Funeral, just to name a few, as well as many others who are very reputable in quality. And the album will be called Black Celestial Orbs. That'll be coming out this March. They actually have a single that is available, and that I will actually be playing for you right now. Check it out. Alright, and since Veiled's a relatively new band, really don't have much under their belt. Like I said, they're releasing their album in March of 2018. So, they're actually going to be doing their first show ever as a band, consisting of N, and then he has a motley crew of touring members who are all ridiculously good. I'm sure I'll mention them in the future as well. I can go by their first name, but I'm not going to confuse you. So, they're going to be doing their first show March 29th, this year with the bands Withered and Wake. And also they'll be doing shows in the future with there's a miscellaneous, just a random metal show that's going on at the Smiling Moose down in the south side in Pittsburgh that they'll be a part of as well. What else? So they really don't have too much under their belt, as I said. Like I said, the big thing, I guess you could say, is they went over to Sweden to record and went over to record the album over there, so that's not a typical thing for a local band to do. So that's good. But like I said, they don't really have much under their belt as far as material or accolades. But as they go, they'll definitely get a lot more, and there's a lot more that is available that I'm not going to bring up as of yet, just because I don't know if I should. But there's a lot in store with them, so we'll definitely be keeping an eye out on them. Alright, and now how I first encountered them. It's actually a really funny story. So, I found the demo tape, actually, at Black Forge right up the road. Of course, I don't need to mention them. Anyone that knows me well enough and has seen some of the shirts I've worn, I enjoy them a little too much. So, I was there one of the days, picked up the demo tape, and was curious about it, and it didn't cost anything, so I just took it. And I never got around to actually listening to it. Well, the guy that we know of as N actually reached out to me, and we were talking, and then I found out that it was him, and that was his project. So I was like, hey, you're the one that, I'm assuming you left your tape at Black Forge, and he's like, yeah, and we were talking from then on, and met up, and we just kind of connected since, and become a good friend of mine, man. Listened to their music, and because I was talking to him and mentioned, like, hey, I'll give your stuff a shot, and I have I'm really good friends with Chris, who runs Winterforge Productions, or Winterforge Promotions, rather, here in Pittsburgh, who is in control of all, or most of the underground metal shows in Pittsburgh. So if I liked it, I was going to send it over to him. Sure enough, I listened to the demo, I was absolutely blown away, and immediately sent it over to Chris, and he's helping book them shows from then on. Actually managed to work the Withered show with them, or going to be working the Withered show, coming up in March. So like I said, absolutely fell in love with them, and really like what they're doing. And yet to actually see them, well, I've seen them perform in a more private setting, just for a session, essentially. But I haven't really got a chance to actually see what they're going to be able to do. But in March, I will. And anyone that's in the immediate Pittsburgh area should definitely go and check them out. Especially if they have no idea what they sound like, which if you're made it this far, you do know what they sound like. So, that's my experience with them. It's definitely a little more amusing than most. So yes, this is Veiled. Alright, now showcasing Veiled, I'm going to leave all their info down below as far as following them on all your various social medias, where you can download their music, where you can find it, purchasing it, because they're releasing a massive amount of crap for the new album, so once that's readily available for everyone, I'll be putting that all down below as well. And of course, go follow them wherever, as I said. And then, that's it. Be sure to like, subscribe, usual BS. Of course, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, yada yada, blah blah. All down there. So I'll see you all next time. And as always, be you, be true, be metal.